Hey, I'm Mark Loftus, and we're in New York City for NAB 2024, and I'm joined by Dell Technologies Tom Burns. Tom, good to catch up with you again.
Good to see you, Mark.
What's new with you guys? We always catch up every couple of months, whether it's in Las Vegas for NAB or here in New York, and we did speak a couple of months back, so I'm always interested in where things are at now with you. What's your message?
Dell's here at NAB New York to show the media and entertainment market what we're doing in kind of three major trend areas. And the first one's not a new trend. Software-defined television has been around for a while, but now it has just taken over. Everything has become virtualized, everything has been software-defined. But the prevalence of real-time visualization, like GPU-enabled workloads, means that you got to have software-defined and hardware-accelerated to make the two into the broadcast. You know, it's specific to broadcast, but it's true of media and entertainment in general, that these GPU-accelerated or real-time visualization type of workloads, they're going well beyond just game development. Obviously, virtual production and architectural visualization and all of these visual languages that non-M&E businesses are starting to do.
So on the broadcast side, you have these live sets, the stages, you know, and then obviously on the production, post-production side, you have virtual production scenarios.
Absolutely.
So there's the immediacy and the production, post-production side.
Absolutely, yeah. And really the third big trend is generative AI, because that's just everywhere. And I think last time we talked about machine learning or like traditional AI, and that's everywhere. Upresing, wire removal, all kinds of very, very useful things in terms of workflow, but also in terms of networking and security and monitoring.
I think we talked about even tagging and metadata.
Oh, that's huge. One of the things that we're doing is working with our partners to unlock the value that's in people's archives by using AI to automatically scan them and tag the metadata and make those assets more searchable and therefore more monetizable.
Without somebody having to literally watch the content and do the tagging themselves.
100%. So it's a really exciting time. You know, AI seems like this huge impenetrable thing, but it actually is innovating in all kinds. There's a ton of little companies all over this show and this space that are helping broadcasters and media and entertainment companies implement some kind of AI. I don't think your standard media and entertainment studio is going to train their own large language model, but Dell makes a ton of big servers to sell to big companies to do exactly that, training their Gen AI models. But the companies who can come in and help a broadcaster or help a visual effects studio introduce Gen AI into their pipeline, those are the partners that Dell's working with to make sure that we can roll this out in a way that, you know, treats the artists with respect, acknowledges the realities of the industry, and hopefully gives us something that, you know, is going to be better than what we have today.
Can you talk about any of your media and entertainment type of clients? Are they the broadcasters? Are they the film studios? Are there any names that you can reference?
My business unit is the storage business unit, and so we came from selling storage to all of the major film studios, all of the VFX service providers, all the way down to a 4-person little boutique shop and things like that. And that's just storage, because storage equals workflow. But from Dell's point of view, you know, the end-to-end solution is just as good for a Disney or for an NBC as it is for state broadcasters all the way down to little creative boutiques.
One of the questions I was going to ask was, people may not be aware of it, but Isilon is part of your business also. Can you talk a little bit about that segment of the business?
Almost 20 years ago now, Isilon was built because it's really hard to deal with a petabyte of data and you have to add capacity to that. It's an awful chore, but being able to scale that easily and not having to move your data, that was why Isilon has this 20-year track record, especially in media and entertainment. And so EMC bought Isilon, and we were part of EMC for a while. Then Dell bought EMC, and now we're folded into the whole Dell ecosystem, which is as much software as it is hardware infrastructure. You know, the software-defined, hardware-accelerated, that's really the workflow, the platform for M&E going forward.
For those who want to know more about your products, technologies, where would you direct them?
We have a microsite on the Dell main site, dell.to/media will get you to the most recent customer testimonials and white papers and things like that.
Very cool. Well, we'll have to stay in touch a couple of months down the road and see what you guys have planned for NAB in Las Vegas in 2025.
Big things. Can't say more about it now, but we're looking at big things.
Look forward to catching up. Thanks,
Great.
Tom.
Thank you.